Hello, I'm Ruben Reyes, the Superintendent of the Robla School District. I've been a member of the Robla family for almost 25 years. My favorite thing about our family is how diverse we are. If you live in the Robla community, you know that our families are part of many different racial and ethnic groups and that they speak different languages and dialects. I'm so proud that the atmosphere in our schools are positive and calm. Children from these diverse backgrounds come together every school day. They work and play together, and they complete projects and activities working together collaboratively. So much is accomplished each school day. This is true even though so many of our students live in poverty and face huge challenges in their lives. 2020 has been a year where we have heard so much about the impact of systemic racism in our country. The truth is, a school district is a system. Recognizing this is recognizing that we have been part of the problem. Even though I have much to be proud of, I know that Robla must be a system that is always growing and changing to make sure that what we are doing is only the best for the families we serve. Positive change starts with taking a close look at who we are and how we are currently doing business. For example, I'm aware that most of the employees in our district do not come from the same racial groups as our students. Many employees also come from circumstances that are very different from the circumstances in which many of our families live. We have to ask if these differences lead to problems regarding how we perceive our students and the expectations we hold for them. I had this realization long ago, and I knew I needed some help to come up with a plan for doing better. I was lucky enough to find some important partners to help us to examine what we do and develop a plan for being culturally responsive. It made sense to find experts who know our communities of color and experts who know what the research says about cultural sensitivity and anti-racism.
I'm Darryl Roberts, the co-founder of the Roberts Family Development Center and a part of a successful trio of educator activists who have committed themselves to making the Robla Elementary School District the very best school district it can be, making the families of the district feel that they are truly a part of that larger Robla family. When I first met Ruben Reyes, then principal of Main Avenue Elementary School, I had no idea our relationship would last 10 years and grow in this manner. I wasn't aware that our initial work to improve the communication between African American parents and their students attending Robla and the school district itself would blossom into a partnership which has included staff development training, bringing world-renowned speakers like Ruben Reyes to Sacramento and to Robla, a national freedom school being a part of our creation here in Robla, and the resilience work we have done together. As we begin this 10th year, I see an even greater opportunity to build on the early purpose of this work, assuring the phrase, Black Lives Matter, is understood here in Robla, not as a political statement, but a purposeful policy statement that the concerns and achievements for Black and Brown students and their families does matter and is an intentional daily theme here in Robla. For some, 10 years in any relationship would be considered a badge of honor and courage, the aluminum achievement moment in marriage. But for the relationships we have developed here in Robla, it is a reflective time on what more can be done. Let's see how much more good trouble the term the recently deceased civil rights giant Congressman John Lewis used to say we are doing the right necessary things. What good trouble can we get into this year in Robla? I want to thank Superintendent Ruben Reyes, our partner Dr. Sarah Trubridge, the Robla's board members who have shown a steadfast commitment to this effort, and the entire Robla family for inviting me to be a part of this important work. Our community is better for it, and the students and the families we serve can only benefit more from it.
Hello, I'm Sarah Trubridge, the founder of EdLinks. Many would say that my work is in educational consulting, specializing in the area of resilience. However, I like to refer to what I do as co-creating with others for learning to take place and transformation to happen. Learning and transformation within ourselves, each other, and our systems like education. I believe in the power of caring relationships, authentic and sincere caring relationships. And this is what has been fostered in the Robla School District. I was invited 10 years ago to provide workshops on resilience, the concept and its positive role in education and life. And look, I'm still here. That's what's so special about relationships. They grow and develop over time. And as a result, an environment of trust and safety develops and is nurtured. And it's then, and only then, when the real learning and transformation can happen and can flourish. Well, that then is now. Every once in a while, you come across an opportunity that you could only dream of. An opportunity where egos are put aside and hearts and minds open to engage in the learning that goes beyond reading, writing, and arithmetic. It's learning that lifts humanity. And that's exactly what happened when I was asked to work with the Robla School District. 10 years ago, Superintendent Reyes recognized a need in the Robla School District and called upon Daryl Roberts and myself to help bring resilience and cultural responsiveness into the spotlight, but not only to the teachers, but to everyone in the Robla family, teachers, parents, bus drivers, maintenance staff, lunch staff, office staff, everyone. For Superintendent Reyes desires more than change to happen. He desires a transformation to take place. And transformation takes everyone's participation. It also takes time. As I said, we've been doing this work for 10 years. And yet now is the time to go further and deeper with our work. These are difficult times, yet they are also exciting times. Some may look at disruptions in our world with fear and hopelessness, but I don't. Having a strengths-based lens, I look at disruptions as portals for hope and opportunity. Two words that we all need to embrace and be committed to in an effort to do what's right for all. Superintendent Reyes has never wavered in his commitment to the work of doing only the best for the students and families Robla serves. I am so truly honored and privileged to be invited to join Superintendent Reyes, Daryl Roberts, and the entire Robla family in this important work. As I often say, change in education or any system does not happen because of the programs brought into that system, but rather because of the individuals creating and implementing that system. I thank Superintendent Reyes, Daryl Roberts, and you, the entire Robla family, for inviting me to learn and co-create with you for the greater good of all. Thank you.
Over the past 10 years, we've examined what we do in our schools. We have looked at our achievement data and our data around behavior referrals, suspensions, and attendance. We have examined the history of racism in the United States. We have had some very courageous conversations about racism in schools, and we have encouraged our employees to do some self-examination and create plans for responding more sensitively to our Black students and all students, no matter their color or background. But we have not engaged everyone, and we have not found all of the solutions we must find. We must continue to listen to our students and our families, and we must become more comfortable with uncomfortable conversations around race. I am committed to this work. And further, I am committed to doing more than just talk about systemic racism, but to take action in our schools and to do better for our students.